Today we're going to demonstrate the API tool and the features it has to offer. We'll start with the left side of the screen. We have 2.0 flashed. There's a bit of a different view with 3.0 and 2.0. 2.0 you have your general controller that's attached in the firmware version. These options in the middle here, and the advanced features, and then over on the right your feedback from the controller. This is a PlayStation controller, so we do get the pressure sensitivity. If you notice, the button has a different gradient of color. That's demonstrating the ability to read the feedback from the actual buttons. The hat tool, which is not really used in 2.0, it can be used if you wish by altering the mapping. And then the Dreamcast exclusive LCD screen. These up on the right will be your additional analogs that you can program in the case of PlayStation. So first thing we're going to demonstrate is a quick update. So we're going to go from 2.0 to 3.0. If you hold down the reset button, you'll get that feature. You hit your update. And then now we can load the latest version of 3.0. And you see that the directions now go to the circle. That is the hat control that's referred to in USB. That's a permanent thing for 3.0. You can map that back to buttons if you wish. Mapping tool. See our mapping tutorial for that. 3.0 has some extra features here. We're going to close the tool and we're going to bring it back up. Okay, now we see we have some extra options on the screen. So on the left we have this force mode. Force mode is for advanced adapters that are on the market that you may want to put the Bliss-Box into a permanent mode for. These are the modes that you can have it permanently set to. You can save that to EEPROM if you wish. If something goes wrong, you can always reset defaults and put it back to normal. There's also a hotkey that shows up here. A hotkey is a feature that when you long press the start button, it'll fire an additional combo of buttons. Don't know if you can see that on the video. It fires it pretty quickly. If you wanted to set that hotkey, let's say to just select, so that when you hold start for a long period, it will press the select at the same time that the start's being pressed. Just hold down the select button, hit the hotkey button, and now when you long press start, it'll fire just those two buttons. And you can do that with any combination of buttons on the top row that you see here. So any of the face buttons, start, select, or the L and the R. It does not support the second row at this time. That can be kind of handy in instances like RetroArch if you want a hotkey button. These features in the middle here are the modes. They can be turned on and off. You're going to be a D-pad only mode when it doesn't see the analog controls. As soon as I press them, you can see it went away. That's so that any information can be read from a controller that would indicate whether it was a D-pad only. It could help in some instances. You would need to work with the API tool to get that information. So we'll see if applications like RetroArch use that in the future. At the moment, it's a read-only feature that you can use through the API integration. There is the UDLR mode that essentially puts the up, down, left, right buttons into the analog response. If you were playing a game and you didn't want the sensitivity, you could enter in that mode. That mode can also be turned on and off in-game, pressing L, R, and select. And that will turn that mode on and off. There, it is now back to normal. Okay, and the other modes that appear in there hot swap and auto pause disable are sort of advanced features. We can read about those in the manual if you'd like. These features over here are, again, advanced features we have separate tutorials on. Feel free to browse the YouTube channel to read more about those. Other than that, that concludes our tutorial for the API tool general features. Thanks for watching.